Hey guys, so in this video, we're going to go over some of the questions on the handout that says practice with angles of a polygon. I'm going to do the even questions in this video, and then I'll let you guys try the odds on your own, and I'll post the answer key for that so you guys can check your work. All right, so in question number 2, it says for the regular polygon listed, find A, the sum of the interior angles. Okay. So we have a figure or a polygon with 20 sides. So to find the sum of the interior angles, I'm going to do 20 minus 2 and multiply that by 180. Okay, so 20 minus 2 is 18. And if I multiply that by 180 degrees, we get 3,240 degrees. Okay, so for a polygon with 20 sides, the sum of the interior angles is 3,240 degrees. Part B, the sum of the exterior angles. Oops. Well, the sum of the exterior angles for any polygon is always going to be 360 degrees. Okay. Part C, the measure of one interior angle. Well, if I take my sum, which was 3,240, and divide it by the number of angles, or the number of sides, which is 20, we get 162 degrees. And then for part D, the measure of one exterior angle, I'm going to take 360, divide it by the number of angles or the number of sides, so we get 18 degrees. Okay, and again, the interior angle and the exterior angle are always supplementary. So these two values should add to 180, which they do. All right, so that's number 2. Okay, then I'm going to take a look at number 4. So number 4 says find the value of x. So again, for any polygon, the sum of the exterior angles is always 360 degrees. So one thing you got to be careful of in this example, they give you this interior angle right here, which is 160. So we know that the exterior angle here has to be 20 because these two angles form a straight line. So they add up to 180. All right, so then I'm going to take each of those exterior angles, add them up, set it equal to 360. So x plus 1 plus 2x minus 3 plus 2x plus 2x plus 7 plus 3x plus 5 plus 20 equals 360. Okay? So if I combine all of my x's, we're going to get 10x. And then if I combine all my whole numbers, we're going to get 30. Okay, so if I subtract 30 on both sides, 10x is equal to 330. And then if we divide by 10, you should get x is 33. Okay, so again, the sum of the exterior angles is always 360 degrees. All right. Okay, number 6, find the measure of each interior angle. All right, so when I take a look at number 6, first I need to figure out what the interior angles add up to, what the sum of the interior angles are. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. So first I'm going to do 5 minus 2 times 180. Okay, so 3 times 180 is going to be 540. Okay, so I know that all of those interior angles add up to 540 degrees. Okay, so if I combine all my x's, we're going to get 3x, 4x, 5x, 6x, 7x, 8x. And then if I combine my integers, negative 8 and positive 8 cancel out. Negative 11 and positive 7 is going to combine to negative 4. So 8x minus 4 equals 540. So if I add 4 to both sides, we get 8x equals 544. And then if we divide both sides by 8, x is 68. Okay, so we're not done yet. They did want the measure of each interior angle, so then you had to go in and substitute x. So this angle here is 68 degrees. 2 times 68 plus 7, that's going to be 143. 68 plus 8 is going to be 76. 68 minus 8, this one's going to be 60. And 3 times 68 take away 11 is going to be 193. All right, and then you can check in your calculator and make sure that all those angle measures add up to 540, which they do. All right. And then the last one we're going to take a look at together is number 8. So number 8 says ABCDE and HIJKL are regular pentagons and AEFGHL is a regular hexagon. All right, so we got pentagons and hexagons in this problem. If angle ABK is congruent to angle LKB, find the measure of ABK. All right, so first of all, if these two angles are congruent, we know that this shape is an isosceles trapezoid. Okay, so we're going to keep that in mind, that we have an isosceles trapezoid. So to figure out any of these angles, we're going to have to first work with the pentagon and the hexagon. All right, so I'm going to think about my pentagon first. Okay, so a pentagon has 5 sides. So if I do 360 divided by 5, that gives me the measure of the exterior angle. So we know that the exterior angle is 72 degrees. All right, we want the interior angle, the angle inside of the polygon. So the interior and the exterior are always supplementary. So now if I do 180 minus 72, we get 108. Okay, so I know that this angle right here at point A is 108 degrees. All right, now I'm going to think about my hexagon. So a hexagon has 6 sides. So 360 divided by 6 gives me the exterior angle. So the exterior angle of a hexagon is 60 degrees. So if I subtract that from 180, we know the interior angle is 120. So this interior angle right here is 120. Okay. Then, if you remember from the very beginning of the year, we said angles at a point always sum to 360 degrees. So if I add 108 and 120, we get 228. And then if I subtract that from 360, we know this angle right here is 132. Okay, so again, these 3 angles at that point have to add up to 360. Okay, so if I add 108 and 120, we get 228. If I subtract that from 360, that's how we get 132. All right, so now if we go back to our isosceles trapezoid, we know in an isosceles trapezoid, these 2 angles have to be supplementary. So to find angle ABK, I'm going to do 180 minus 32. which is 48 degrees. Okay, so the measure of angle ABK is 48 degrees. All right, so I hope that this was helpful. I suggest that you guys try the odds on your own and check the answer key. And then I will also post another worksheet for you guys to practice a little bit more. And then you'll have a Google form that you have to fill out.